Did you know many older adults lose leg strength? Not because of age, but because of something they stop using every single day. And it happens so quietly that most people do not notice it until one morning their legs feel cold, shaky, or weak. When they stand up, and that moment creates fear. Because deep inside you start to wonder, if this is how independence slowly fades away, and have you ever wished you could feel strong again, without painful exercises or exhausting routines? Because today I am going to share one simple exercise that surgeons, physical therapists, and circulation researchers quietly agree is one of the most ignored movements for leg circulation after 60, and if you stay until the end, you may see your legs and your future in a very different way. In this video, you will learn why poor leg circulation is one of the biggest hidden reasons older adults feel weakness, heaviness, balance problems, and fear of falling. You will understand what really happens inside your muscles and blood vessels as you age. You will learn the science behind one gentle exercise that improves circulation, even if you have not been active for years, and you will know exactly how to do it safely, how many times to do it, how often to do it, and who should or should not do it, all explained in a clear and human way, so you feel confident starting today. And before we go any further, if you want to stay strong, steady, and independent in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and tell me in the comments how old you are and where you are watching from, because this community is built for people who want to age with strength and dignity, and we read and reply to every comment. Now let us begin with the truth most people never hear. As we get older, our legs do not suddenly become weak just because of age. Research published in journals like the Journal of Applied Physiology and Circulation Research shows that muscle weakness in older adults is closely connected to reduced blood flow, less frequent muscle use, and long periods of sitting. And when muscles are not used regularly, blood collects in the lower legs, oxygen supply drops, and nerves respond more slowly, which leads to the common feeling of heavy legs, cold feet, tingling, stiffness, and poor balance. And studies from the American Heart Association explain that even healthy blood vessels depend on muscle movement to push blood back to the heart, meaning circulation does not happen on its own. It needs movement, and when movement decreases, circulation also decreases. This is why many people notice their legs feel worse in the morning or after sitting for a long time, and why weakness often appears first in the legs, because the legs are farthest from the heart and rely heavily on muscle movement to keep blood flowing. And the scary part is that this change happens slowly and quietly. You do not feel pain at first. You just feel slightly less steady, slightly more tired, slightly more careful, and over time fear replaces confidence. And many people react by moving even less, which research from the National Institute on Aging shows makes muscle loss and circulation problems happen even faster. But here is the hopeful part. Studies also show that even gentle, low-effort movements can greatly improve blood flow, muscle use, and balance in adults over 60. And you do not need hard workouts or gym machines. You need one specific movement that works the calf muscle pump, often called the second heart, because the calf muscles play a key role in pushing blood upward from the legs. And this leads us to the simple exercise that can quietly change how your legs feel each day, which is the seated or standing heel raise, also called controlled calf raises. And before you think this is too simple, understand that medical studies published in vascular medicine and physical therapy journals show that repeated ankle and calf movements greatly increase blood return, improve leg circulation, and support balance and walking speed. In older adults, let me explain why this works. In very simple terms, when you lift your heels and press the front of your feet into the floor, the calf muscles tighten, squeezing the veins and pushing blood upward. When you slowly lower your heels, fresh blood flows back in, and this repeated pumping action improves circulation, feeds the muscles, and wakes up the nerves. which over time helps the legs feel warmer, lighter, and quicker to respond. And this is especially helpful after 60, because circulation naturally becomes less efficient, but muscles still respond to use at any age, as shown by studies that confirm muscles can improve even in adults over 80. Now let me show you exactly how to do this exercise safely and correctly. You can do it seated, if you worry about balance, or standing while holding a chair or wall for support. Sit or stand tall, with your feet hip-width apart. Press the front of your feet into the floor and slowly lift your heels as high as feels comfortable. Pause at the top for 1 to 2 seconds. Then slowly lower your heels back down. This slow movement is important because research shows slow control improves muscle use and circulation more than fast movements. Breathe normally and do not hold your breath. If you are a beginner, start with 2 sets of 10 repetitions, resting about 30 to 60 seconds between sets. And as you feel stronger and more confident, increase to 3 sets of 15 repetitions, once or twice a day. Studies show that gentle daily calf movement improves circulation better than hard workouts done only once in a while. This exercise is safe for most adults over 40, including those who sit a lot, are returning to activity, or worry about balance. However, if you have serious foot pain, recent surgery, or a condition that limits standing or weight on the feet, you should speak with a healthcare professional before starting. And this is not medical advice, but general education based on well-known research. What makes this exercise so powerful emotionally is not only the science, but the change it creates over time. Many people say that within a few weeks, their legs feel less heavy, their feet feel warmer, and standing up feels easier. Research supports this by showing better small blood flow and muscle endurance after regular calf movement, and over months, this leads to better walking confidence, better balance, and less fear of falling, which is important because studies clearly show that fear of falling causes people to move less, which then increases the real risk of falling, creating a harmful cycle. And this one simple exercise helps break that cycle by helping you trust your legs again. Now think about the difference between before and after. Before, you wake up feeling stiff. You hesitate before standing. You grab furniture. You avoid longer walks. And part of you worries about becoming dependent. After you practice this daily habit, you stand up feeling steadier. Your steps feel lighter. You trust your balance more, and movement becomes something you choose instead of avoid. And while this may sound simple, research shows that these small daily improvements have a huge effect on quality of life, independence, and emotional health in older adults. It is important to understand what happens if this is ignored. Studies on aging and movement show that long periods of inactivity lead to muscle loss, poor circulation, slower nerve signals, and higher risk of falls and movement problems. And while aging cannot be stopped, decline does not have to speed up because of inactivity. The body responds to how you use it, even later in life. And that is the powerful truth many people never hear. As we reach the end, remember this: your legs are not giving up on you. They are responding to how much you use them. And by giving them one simple signal each day, you are telling your body that strength, circulation, and independence still matter. So if you want to stay strong, steady, and confident as you age, start this simple habit today. Subscribe to this channel for more science-based guidance for healthy aging. Like this video to support this message, and leave a comment sharing your age and where you are watching from, because you are not alone on this journey, and the small steps you take today can protect the freedom you want tomorrow.